If you could reach the speed of light, what kind of world would you see? Would time freeze for you? Would the universe become your private playground, yours to explore at will? The answer is cold and merciless. So let's pull back our view for a moment. The first thing you'd see is a dazzling streak tearing across the night sky. The Milky Way, a massive whirlpool of 400 billion stars, a galaxy that is, for now, our only home. In science fiction, intergalactic travel is as easy as grabbing a delivery downstairs. But physics tells a much harsher truth. Humanity may never leave this galaxy. The first barrier is distance, but that's the kindest one. When you gaze at the Andromeda galaxy, 2.5 million light years away, the light you see left there when our ancestors had just learned to use stone tools. But distance isn't the worst part, because the universe itself isn't standing still. It's accelerating, except for Andromeda, destined to collide with us in 4.5 billion years. Every other galaxy is racing away at insane speeds. The farther they are, the faster they flee. Those galaxies 13 billion light years away are being stretched beyond our reach, ripped into eternal darkness by cosmic expansion. We don't even have the right to chase them. Now let's go back to the beginning of that dream. What if you really did reach light speed? All right, buckle up. You're about to experience a cosmic level reality check. The moment you press that acceleration button, you'd feel nothing unusual, but the stars ahead would collapse into a blinding tunnel of light. It's called the Time's Doppler compression effect asterisk. And time aboard your ship, it would almost stop. That's time's time dilation asterisk. For a moment, you might think you've become a god. Infinite time, eternal exploration. Wrong. You're about to taste what eternity really means. Suppose your destination is a star on the other side of the Milky Way. For you, it's a quick trip, a few weeks, maybe. You even have time for a coffee break. Then, a message arrives. You decrypt it, and a historian appears on the screen. Not your family, not your friends, a stranger. He tells you this message was sent 5,000 years after you left. They've tracked your position through your flight logs. He calmly explains that everyone you knew, your family, your nation, your entire civilization, has long turned to dust. You watch Earth's history unfold like a documentary on fast forward. Continents drift, civilizations rise and fall, and you've become a fossil, a relic cast out by time itself. Still not enough to spare? Let's go further. Say your target is the Triangulum Galaxy, 3 million light years away. At light speed, from Earth's perspective, your trip would last tens of millions of years. Now do you see the price of eternity? Light speed gives you forever, but takes away everything that connects you to life. You gain not freedom, but an absolute cosmic isolation. And all of this is still based on a dream where reaching light speed is possible. So, back to reality. Where exactly are we stuck? Let's start with humanity's farthest footprint. Voyager 1. It's been traveling for 46 years, at 17 kilometers per second. At that pace, it would take over 70,000 years to reach the nearest star, and 40 billion years to reach Andromeda, 3 times the current age of the universe. That's not just one generation's sacrifice. That's the extinction of entire civilizations. But speed is just the surface of despair. The true horror hides in the void between galaxies. Out there, each cubic meter of space contains less than one atom, a vacuum, a quadrillion times emptier than any we can make on Earth. Your ship would enter a vast desert stretching millions of light years. No fuel, no parts to replace, not even a rock to crash into. Only loneliness, deeper than loneliness itself. In that emptiness, fragile carbon-based life like ours looks like a beautiful mistake. Even on the nearby International Space Station, life support systems break down within years. Now imagine keeping them stable for millions. Thermodynamics laughs in your face. Every closed system must decay. Machines wear down, air leaks, ecosystems collapse. This isn't an engineering challenge. It's a duel with the universe itself. And at the heart of that duel lies physics, the unbreakable law of this prison. Einstein's special relativity already declared the verdict. Nothing with mass can ever reach light speed. At CERN, we've pushed protons to 99.99999% of light speed. But to close that last tiny gap would require infinite energy. If we can't make a single proton reach light speed, what hope does a starship have? You might think, can't we cheat? Warp drives? Wormholes? Theoretically possible, but absurdly expensive. They'd require exotic matter, with times negative energy density, asterisk, something that behaves like a mathematical ghost. We've never found even a trace of it. Even converting Jupiter's entire mass into energy might only open a wormhole big enough for a probe to slip through. For a millisecond, every loophole in sci-fi gets welded shut by physics itself. The message is clear. From empty space to fragile flesh to the laws of physics, every layer of this universe whispers the same truth. Your home is this galaxy, and only this galaxy. Yet the universe saves its cruelest joke for life itself. A generation ship carrying humanity. First, it would face radiation like invisible needles, piercing the hull, shredding DNA. No shield can truly stop that. Then comes the inevitable collapse of closed ecosystems. Biosphere 2 already proved that even on Earth, we can't keep balance for long. No cycle is perfect. Waste builds up, resources run dry, systems die, and then comes the collapse of meaning. A voyage lasting 1,000,000 years, in endless darkness, would fracture society, erase knowledge, and dissolve purpose. It wouldn't be an adventure. It would be a slow-motion extinction. And while we struggle with technology, the universe tightens the cage. Dark energy, the Nobel-winning discovery, proves the universe is accelerating. Galaxies are fleeing faster than light. Even if you fly at light speed, it's like running on a treadmill that keeps speeding up. You'll never catch the finish line. With every passing second, the edge of the observable universe shrinks. More galaxies vanish forever beyond our reach. Eventually, our descendants will live in a universe where only the Milky Way remains visible. They'll never know there were once other islands of light. So are we alone? Maybe the answer to the Fermi Paradox lies inside this cosmic prison. It's not that aliens don't exist. It's that physics keeps every civilization locked inside their own galaxy. That's the time's great silence. Asterisk. There should be billions of habitable worlds. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. If interstellar travel were possible, the Milky Way should be teeming with life. Colonies, beacons, scars of conquest, but instead, silence. Maybe the great filter isn't war or extinction. Maybe it's intergalactic travel itself, a wall no one can cross. Even if we somehow had the energy to accelerate a ship near light speed, would require converting an entire planet into pure energy. That's not engineering, that's godhood. And the final barrier isn't distance, it's time. Imagine sending a message to Andromeda. It arrives 2.5 million years later. Another 2.5 million for the reply. 5 million years for one conversation. Longer than all of human history. What's the point of talking when time itself refuses to listen? So beyond the cage of physics lies the cage of causality. Even if countless civilizations exist, each is forever trapped in its own dark forest, alone, unseen, unconnected. Every door has been welded shut, from biology to physics, from technology to time itself. Escaping the Milky Way is impossible on every level, but is that really a tragedy? Maybe not. Maybe this vast prison is the greatest gift the universe ever gave us, because even if we somehow reached another world, we'd no longer be human. Different gravity, radiation, and atmosphere would reshape our bodies, our minds, our species. We'd evolve into something else, strangers to each other, unable to communicate or reproduce. That's not colonization, that's self-erasure. Maybe the universe's final design is isolation. Dark energy pushes galaxies apart. Physics locks the speed limit. Time severs every connection. Each galaxy, an eternal island. Maybe that's the ultimate answer to the Fermi Paradox. Not that there are no neighbors, but that every neighbor is forever trapped in their own room. And yet, is that truly sad? Think about it. A kingdom of 400 billion stars, all ours. Even if we visited one per second, it would take over 10,000 years. There are hot Jupiters, diamond planets, rogue worlds adrift in darkness, more wonders than any story could imagine. Our isolation makes us precious. If intelligence is rare, then we might be the only eyes and mind the Milky Way has ever known, the only vessel through which the universe can admire itself. So being trapped here is not defeat, it's liberation. It frees us from the illusion of conquest and reminds us to cherish the home we already have. It teaches humility and it gives us purpose. So, next time you gaze at the stars, don't see a cage. See an inheritance, a boundless legacy that belongs only to us. We will never leave the Milky Way because we were always meant to be here.